Alright, what's up guys? So I'm just going to make a brief little tutorial video, I guess. I asked this in Daryl's stream, Daryl's song, and people like Headlock Gaming and stuff like that asked me to go over it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over glitch jabs. Alright, so if you don't know what glitch jabs are, let me go ahead and I am pretty sure I can get the CPU here to record some. I'm just going to have them do this for some time. We'll say 10 seconds. Alright. So, glitch jabs are, you're going to see people doing this. And if you go and you attempt to do anything, they're going to be blocking. Oh, my recording kind of fucked off right there. Well, let me get him a couple seconds in there. So you notice he blocks everything, and you'll get hit. You try to do anything, you'll get hit sometimes. You got to know how to. First and foremost, you gotta understand how the screen is in this game, okay? You gotta understand what your spacing means. And you gotta understand what certain interactions in this game mean. Now, frankly, I am sick and tired of my messages getting blown up on this console with absolute abhorrent crybabies in this community that are complaining about glitch jabs. Are they annoying? Yes. But this is shit I had to deal with in 2006. People did this shit on Xbox all the time. And you either just quit playing because you didn't want to get better, you wanted to complain, and you have in your head how the game should be played, and you think your headcanon is how the world works. That's not going to be true for anything. For real life, for your job, for nothing. There are just rules to everything, and sometimes things are there that you might not necessarily agree with, but you have to deal with. That's true for all facets of things in life. So you can either be a little bitch and you can cry, or you can learn to adapt and you can overcome and you can compete. That's up to you. I guess that's a testament to your character. But anyway, so you're gonna see people doing shit like this in this game, and you're going to go, wow, why are they just punching in the air? These are called glitch jabs, or Rio likes to call them block jabs. Frankly put, both names are stupid. I'm not going to get into the dichotomy of Mortal Kombat's fighting game community and how it's like it's two children in a trench coat trying to be a real boy, a real man in fighting games, because I mean, people will call out one of these a Kara jab, but if you do multiple, it's a glitch jab. And truth be told, they're both Kara jabs because you're Kara canceling in a block. But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so you got this guy, he's just glitch jabbing, and you're trying to open him up, and you're gonna run in, and sometimes if you have frame advantage, you might be able to beat his punches, but sometimes you're just gonna get punched in the face, and you're gonna cry. You're gonna be like like a certain individual. You're gonna cry about stuff like this. You're gonna send people hate mail calling them cowards, and you're gonna just continue to run into punches and not figuring out how to beat this, and that's just gonna generally be your experience. Or you're gonna go and you're gonna try and figure out how to beat this. So there's various things that you can do. So you can immediately run up and poke. Run up, poke, they're gonna block, and then you can get pressure. They can't immediately start glitch jabbing again. You can try a sweep, which, unless you're playing, Detroit Ballin' or somebody who has really good reactions, sweep generally isn't an option because most characters, well, not most, a lot of characters can punish sweep on block. But it is an option, especially for this game with its 6 frames of lag. So you can run in with a poke, you can try run in with high kick. So standing low kick, standing high kick are genuinely safe options. You're not going to get speared, you're not going to get lift, you're not going to get screamed, you're not going to get bonita roll, you're not going to get punished for that, but doing a sweep you will. Another thing you can try and do is you can try a deep jump kick. Again, this is why I said you have to understand spacing, because look, if I try and do this while he's doing this up close, sometimes I'm going to get anti-aired just like that, and that's a combo. And against the right person on Ermac, I mean, that's death. Try with a jump punch. These are things that you're going to have to understand how to deal with. There's also cross-up. Now, cross-up's going to be a little more difficult because you're going to have to sit there and basically learn your jumps, which I'm terrible right now, apparently. But when you cross somebody up, the glitch jabbing, they're not able to keep jabbing because they go into a turnaround animation. Basically, their character has to turn around, and they can't keep up the jabs. Now, you don't want to do something stupid like teleport because they're blocking. So when you teleport and you're put into that position where you're in your punish roll, not good. Generally, another easy thing that you can do is you can shoot a fireball. Mind you, not all fireballs are created equal in this game. A lot of ground fireballs are punishable on block. Certain ground fireballs are punishable on hit, Cabal being one of them. Another thing you could do is you can run in with your own pressure. So you can go like this. And if you look at my inputs down there, I am Kara canceling low punch with block. That way, if I run in, I'm blocking. So if somebody's doing this, and this is a great way to punish Sindel's Scream, Kung Lao's Spin, Hitana's Fan Lift, is just running in. The minute you're able to get them to go into a block state, you can apply pressure. There is no definitive hard counter to glitch jabs. There is no rock to the scissors. It's just something that you're going to have to deal with. There's a reason why it's a meta tactic, because it's good. It just simply is. Now, how somebody applies it to their game can be vastly different. You could have somebody who is completely and utterly a noob that's just doing this, and the minute you pressure them, they crack. They crack until they're back to be able to doing this. And that's something that will happen. But then you can run into somebody like Mr. I Got Base, who's very good at glitch jabs, who is able to sit there and keep his cool, and you can sit there and force him to block, but the minute he sees an opening, he can create space and go right back into glitch jab. So this is pretty much going to be the only tutorial, the only time I talk about this. The only reason I'm even making this video in the first place is because I'm getting people sending me fucking messages, like pretty regularly now, crying. They're like, "Oh, you're just a glitch jabber. You're not really beating me. You're exploiting the game." And it's like, okay, dude, just go. You have a training mode. Set the dummy up to glitch jab, and figure out ways to force a situation for blocking, and then go in and apply that into the game. Anybody who's getting this fucking worked up in a game that's older than them, pretty much, just get off. Log off. Go do something else with your life. Fuck, go play a different game. Go play Mortal Kombat 11 or Mortal Kombat 1. Go play one of the newer games. But something tells me you're gonna bitch on those games too. But anyway, with that being said, if you'd like to see anything else in regards to this game, if you'd like to see combos, like specific character combos or punish combos, I can do those as well. Mind you, I'm not a pro at this game. That is just what people say. I'm never going to sit here and claim that title. However, if that's what you guys want to sit here and consider me as, that's your words, not mine. But this is just for the people who asked me to do kind of a tutorial on how to beat glitch jabs. Rio kind of went into it a little bit with his video, and then he said he was going to put out a part 2. He never really put out a part 2. So I feel it's up to me or up to someone else in the community to talk about it. So essentially, this is going to be what you want to do. You're going to want to force a block from your opponent by doing something that's not completely and utterly unsafe. You don't want to do something dumb like a teleport. You don't want to sit here and necessarily do a sweep, which you can. If you have Jax, Sonya, or Kano, you can definitely sweep because their sweeps are safe on block. But a large majority of the cast, their sweeps aren't safe on block. And if you're playing somebody who's very good at punishing sweeps, you're just going to end up eating a combo. And in certain circumstances, some characters like Ermac can do 100% and kill you off of one sweep. So this is something that you guys are going to have to lab. You can go into training mode, just start mashing on high punch and holding block, and then you want to hold down and back while you're doing it. That way, holding down and back, you'll get the backwards there where you'll still stand, but you're going to be able to block lows. And then you can sit there and lab with your character ways that you can open up somebody doing this. Again, one of the simplest ways is just chuck a fireball. Or you can run in with a low poke. If you know somebody ain't got those, you can just always try that. But I'm telling you, there are people on this game that if you try that, they will blow you up 100% of the time. So do with that information what you will. This is not a foolproof way to play the game. Just because somebody's glitch jabbing doesn't mean that they're going to win. You can literally open them up. There's other things in this game that nets you wins. And at higher levels, you have to start understanding spacing on the screen. You have to understand interactions, what every interaction means. And you have to capitalize on any type of interaction that you get that is a net positive for you. And if you're not able to do that, if these are things that, even what I'm saying right now, if you don't understand them, then glitch jabs are the least of your worry. So go hit that lab. Quit bitching. Quit sending hate mail. Take it easy.